I genuinely believe that technology has the capability to change how much people enjoy their job and enjoy their profession, and they spend longer in this very important profession. I'm Charlie. I'm General Manager of Lupa in the UK and Ireland, and I'm also the commercial team champion in our large animal and equine product team. We think this is a hugely underserved part of the market. We don't think there's really any software out there that has properly been built for that use case from day one. What we're trying to do is something a little bit different. We have a small animal system that sits over here. That sits on a core. We want to go back to that core and build large animal on top of it and have those large animal and equine use cases in mind from day one to be able to properly cope with more complex concepts like having a B2B rather than B2C customer base, having split ownership, having significant levels of multi-party communication required throughout the visit and ownership cycle. And that requires technology that is fundamentally different. There are a series of inputs that were involved in scoping our roadmap and our product plans for the large animal and equine side of things. We're fortunate enough as an organisation to actually have a lot of veterinary talent in-house. So our Chief Veterinary Officer has been a practicing vet for I think 20, 30 years now, and a significant other number of members of our team have worked in clinic previously, including people who spent a good amount of time working in large animal and equine practice. We have two amazing external advisors, Amy and Matt, who help out on the large animal and equine side respectively, helping us make sure we're building the right thing, and we constantly have those user stories and what they want to do that their systems won't let them do really front of mind for us. The third group of people is our customers. A series of clinics chose to come on board with us as our partners to join our large animal product council and constantly feed in their frustrations with their current tech stack, what they wish they were able to do but can't, and really have that voice of a customer front and center in our roadmap and feeding that into our product team. We build what we are told the people on the front line need. The start is always with our vets or our clinical team. They tell us what do they want to be able to do. We call that creating user stories, but basically it's just writing down a list of features or flows that they want to be able to go through in the platform that they can't currently. And then it's the job of our product team who translate that into mock-ups and more detail. And then they go out and build it. It goes into our quality assurance team to test it, try and find ways to break it. And if they find ways to break it, we find ways to fix it. And then we release it out to our clients. We think one of our secret weapons is the pace at which we can develop and release things. In that QA and testing process, that's when our clinical team, our vets, have another really important role, because they're the people who are going to be the users. They're the people who really understand what good looks like. There's a second layer on top of that, which is really giving it to a vet, giving it to a nurse, giving it to a receptionist and saying, okay, now go and do what this was designed to do in the first place. And that's a really important layer of check before we release something. Is it truly doing the end-to-end flow that we really intended? We were doing some work in Lupa to add location fields against animals or herds in our user interface so that you can track where appointments are on a map, which is quite a nice feature for the reception team. And we got quite a long way through that process, and then our vet team came in at the end and said, this is great, but actually a lot of this is based on postcodes and addresses, and when you're out on farm, these can be large locations all under a single postcode. You really need to get very precise about latitude and longitude, and so what we use is what 3 words? So that was then fed back pretty quickly to our lead engineer who's working on that product. And I think within a week, 2 weeks, he'd built a what 3 words integration, so you can now do that in Lupa to have real pinpoint accuracy on locations. We've also done lots of work on PDF customization to make sure that you can have a very clear and often simplified large animal invoice, and within that have very clear display of withdrawal periods, batches and expiries to make sure that the farmers are getting all the information they need after the visit. When we describe what we've done to date and what our plans are in this space, there is a genuine sense of excitement. People know the problems that technology causes them in their day-to-day, and they are hopeful and excited that someone is going to try and fix that in the market. I think I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a healthy dose of skepticism that sat alongside that. This is a market that has been given a series of promises many times before, and therefore people are very excited about what we want to do, but keep us very much grounded in what that means day to day and what we actually need to be achieving. It's really important to us that we're open and clear with the market about what we're planning to build and getting as many voices from people who are future users of Lupa as possible. So if you're interested in finding out in a little bit more granular detail about what our plans are, do please just get in touch. And please do stay tuned, because in the next couple of weeks, our lead engineer who's working on the large animal and equine side will be presenting some of the things I've been speaking about today, so you can actually see what we've built